Tallinn is one of the most beautiful destinations in Europe. It has a historic old town, it has some beautiful views on the sea. But I personally think that Tallinn is also a perfect place for a romantic getaway. Just check out the size of this bouquet. We have our heart-shaped molds out and they look lovely. So in this video, I want to share with you 5 places/experiences that will make your stay here in Tallinn pretty romantic. Let's go. I'm starting our day in this very stylish Rotterdam quarter, and for our very first spot, I'm heading to a cafe called Levier. They're actually known for its very luxurious breakfast and macarons, which I heard are some of the best in town, and I'm really looking forward to trying both of them. Let's do it. Hi, good morning, how are you? So I've made my mind. Can you please go for your avocado sandwich and then flat white, and then we're gonna go for your macarons. I definitely want to go with a classical flavor, such as pistachio, because that's my favorite one. What are your 2 favorite ones? Yes, and passion. Let's go. Let's do it. I came here specifically for the macarons since everyone recommended me to try them here, but I also got myself a very classic breakfast menu item, avocado and salmon on toast. This place, Levier, there's really good breakfast and lunch menus. Plus, we literally just shot 10 cafes in Tallinn that everyone should visit, and every single place was serving really good brunch menus, and I haven't tried any of them, so this is me trying to rectify this situation. Let's try. They've got some really nice mayo here, and I feel like, it's a perfect combination of poached egg and creamy avocado and salmon on brioche. It's just yum. It's salty, it's umami, crunch from the brioche is really delicious, and poached egg is cooked perfectly. Wow, awesome, awesome dish. Let's move back to the macarons. I've got myself 3 different flavors here. This is the pistachio one. Look how it is overfilling with the cream in the middle. Very creamy, very nutty. I've got the salted caramel one that was recommended by the pastry chef here. I really like the chocolate dusting on the top. It's salty and sweet, it's really good actually. And to cut through the sweetness, I've got myself the passion fruit macaron here. It's nice, beautiful pink colored macaron. It's definitely more citrusy, less sweet. I really, really like it. Macaron pastry is really chewy, and you can feel that they're very freshly made this morning. Top it off with a lovely sip of coffee. Now I'm set out for a full day of romantic explorations around Tallinn. This was really good. For our very next spot, I'm visiting the very renowned florist here in Tallinn, and together with Peter, I'm going to assemble the most colorful, spring-inspired bouquet at Fleur Royale. Check the size of my head and the size of this bouquet. Fleur Royale is this gorgeous, beautiful flower shop, and I think that flowers and romance go very well together. Trust me on that. Well done. As I step into the flower shop, I'm immediately surrounded by a delightful and powerful floral aroma. Everywhere I look, there are flowers of every shape, size and color imaginable. So many flowers. Feeling a bit overwhelmed by the seemingly endless variety of choices, it was time to seek professional assistance. After all, with so many options available, it can be difficult to know where to begin. Hello.
Hello, hello.
I'm Polly.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Peter.
Lovely, Peter. So where are we located right now?
We are at Tallinn, Estonia.
Yeah.
There are many flower shops, and one of the flower shops is this shop.
Yeah.
It's called Fleur Royale, flowered by Peter Buykels, my Dutch name, and there we are.
Why have you decided, out of all of the places, all of the neighborhoods in Tallinn, to be in Rotterdam?
I tell you honestly, because I love this architecture of this building. It's stunning, straight away. I love also that there is a lot of windows, and that I can promote my products also outside.
So, for today's video, obviously, the whole idea is romance, love.
So I will not really do completely pink, but a bit more salmony.
Oh, yeah.
Also a little more salmon,
like
and
it.
white and green. Eucalyptus, always nice smelling. If this is can.
Oh, yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, rub it.
There are snowball. They turn completely white at the end. Here are some proteas. Of course, everybody knows that these are tulips. Your favorite tulips, yeah?
My favorite tulips.
I think it will be a nice combination, quite
like
romantic. Will be more or less a regular bouquet. It will be not a competition bouquet. It is just a commercial bouquet, what we create here in our shop, for example. You made also a shot about the flowers?
Of course.
Of course, because that's my pride.
Yeah, the slope of that mountainous slope of flowers, the
hill
cascade of flowers. I love it.
So I love a bit more like a fluffy bouquet, a little bit wildish. That's your style?
That is my style, definitely.
Very good.
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing about Tallinn then?
From the beginning, I always found it so peaceful here.
Okay.
Yeah. And also the people.
Wow.
So you hold it.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Put it at home in really warm water, like 40 degrees. Yes.
Wow, okay.
Really warm, like a warm bath.
Okay.
Fill it every day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day.
Thank you, Peter.
See you next time in Fleur Royale.
That was a good ending. Just check out the size of this bouquet. Just had an absolutely fantastic chat with Peter. His passion and 45 plus years of experience putting bouquets together just absolutely shines through. What a fantastic guy. Oh, wow. With the bouquet finally done, it was time to make our way to the old town to get some nice photos. Of the surroundings, of course. Next location is St. Cath's Passage. Let's go. Our next spot is the Town Hall Square, which is literally just around the corner. Next spot, Kicking the Cack. Let's go. Danish Court with these gorgeous views on St. Nicholas Church. I'm really loving this walk. Everyone's just saying, hi, what a beautiful flowers. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Let's go to the viewing platform, shall we? Guys, you know, the old town in a sunny day is absolutely fantastic. And I highly recommend you to check out these videos up here to know a little bit more what else you can do in the old town. Honestly, happy girl right here. After a very fun walk around the old town, it was time to check in into our hotel. For our 24-hour stay here in Tallinn, I have chosen the Telegraaf Hotel. It is this luxurious 5-star hotel that is actually very reasonably priced. It is located in the old town, literally just 2 minutes away from the Town Hall Square, which is amazing. And in my humble opinion, I think it's the most romantic place here in Tallinn. The building itself is over 100 plus years old. In the past, it served as the main communication center, known as the Telegraph office, hence the name of the hotel. What I love most is that throughout the hotel, you can find little nods to the building's rich history, such as rotary phones and postage stamps. Finding these details around the hotel is super fun and makes the stay feel extra special. This hotel is also a 3-in-1. It is of course a hotel, it is a Michelin recommended restaurant, and it is also a spa, which for a 24-hour romantic getaway is absolutely perfect in my opinion. Now, let's go check out our room. Welcome to our home for tonight. So this is a fairly standard room and I really like this big mirror accent here. And as you walk into the room, you get the small office setup. You have a table and a chair, and my favorite bed is this vintage antique phone that is actually working, so you can order some room service here. Look at the size of this bed. I know I'm gonna sleep like a baby here tonight. And as you're gonna wake up, you're gonna see this gorgeous view of the old town. Let's show you the bathroom. We've got gorgeous white bathrobes. They're giving a little bit away what's going to happen tomorrow. This is the bathroom. Gorgeous tiles, beautiful frame on the mirror, and I really like the fact that they have big soaps and lotions here. But my favorite bit is, as you sit in this bath, you get to enjoy this gorgeous view on the old town. And I had a sneak peek. I've been on the 6th floor, and as you go higher and higher, the views get better and better. Okay, what? This is absolutely unreal. And I can only imagine how beautiful it is there, since we are getting a fantastic view from the 2nd floor. Oh man. Leaving this gorgeous hotel was a bit hard, but it was time for our next romantic activity. I can't imagine Valentine's Day without any chocolate. And that's why we're here at Chocolala, a shop that specializes on Estonian handmade chocolate. Let's get in. There's like a huge chocolate fountain behind my back. How amazing is that? So Chocolala is sort of like 3 in 1. It's a chocolate shop that sells chocolates. It's a chocolate museum that is absolutely free for anyone to enter. And it's also a place where you can do a chocolate workshop. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing now. Whew, that's a lot of chocolate. Or is it the other way around? There is never enough chocolate. Hi, I'm Polly.
Hi, I'm Kristi. And I will teach you today how to make chocolates. So here we have different ingredients that you can use. Popping candy and berries and nuts. And this one is chocolate ganache. It's made half whipping cream and half dark chocolate. You will create the filling now. And then later we will put on top another layer of chocolate.
Should be nice and easy.
I'm just going to do a little bit of everything, to be honest. I've read that you like to work with local ingredients.
Yes.
And sometimes you even go to the forest and pick them up yourself.
Yes.
So what's your favorite local ingredient to work with?
The reindeer moss, probably. Reindeer moss is a moss that you can pick from the forest. It's from the family of mushrooms, in fact. We use it more as a waffle texture,
like texture of it.
texture ingredient. And we cover it with chocolate. And then it's moss and chocolate.
All right, so I've got all my fillings in.
Excellent. Would you like to put the ganache?
Can you show me how to do it? Because otherwise...
Of course. So you just put not more than the border of the candy layer on it.
And where do you guys get your cocoa beans from?
From different countries. We have from Madagascar, Sao Tome, Mexico and Brazil.
Brazil as well, wow. How does it look?
Very nice.
Okay.
Now we will put on top just plain chocolate and then we leave it in the fridge for a little while.
My own chocolates, yay! I'll give it back to you because I don't know what to do with that anymore.
Sometimes it does. Woohoo! Look, everything came out.
Everything came out.
This part you can take away.
Let me help you. So after 10 minutes in the fridge,
Yep.
we have our heart-shaped molds out and they look lovely.
And you know how this white part came here?
How?
When the mold was empty, we put a little bit of white chocolate in the mold and then we put the dark chocolate on top.
Nice.
That's how you get this marble effect.
I think they definitely say, I love you. So of course I want to ask what's the most popular thing that you sell here, but since I have you here, what's your favorite?
I can quickly answer both of the questions because the most popular is a champagne truffle, which is covered with popping sugar. And my favorite is gin and juniper. I like the texture, it's very smooth, and I like the gin taste.
Awesome, okay, let's just pop them in. I'm gonna have my own box of chocolates. And look at this, Chocolala handmade. Oh, I'm so happy, thank you so much. It's been absolutely fantastic. Definitely, if you guys are looking to make some chocolates, this is your place.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I've got my creations here. It's so special, I really don't want to eat it. My very first chocolate that I've made myself, so awesome. Honestly, the workshop has been absolutely fantastic and Kristi is such a gem of a person. The one thing that I want to mention that workshops here are run for groups starting from 8 people. And I think it's a lot of fun since you get to see each other's people creations, the different molds and sizes and decorations. Definitely consider doing your next workshop here. I enjoyed so much my time, but moving on. After such a fantastic, chocolate-filled experience, it was finally time to sit down for a romantic dinner not far from Kadriorg Park, which is one of my favorite areas in Tallinn. One thing that just stands out when you enter this restaurant is just how spacious it is. They have these large floor-to-ceiling windows and just the whole place is absolutely gorgeous and fantastic for those anniversaries and romantic dates. So this is Tuljak Restaurant. It is a great example of Estonian modernist architecture from the 60s. It was restored in 2015 and it was considered to be the best restored monument of the year by Tallinn City Planning Department. Tuljak is also on the Michelin recommended list with lots of incredibly delicious menu items and some fantastic views on the sea. Time to eat! Cheers. So for the starters, I've got myself Rockefeller oysters that are coming from France. They are topped with parmesan and some chilies. And what I really like is the presentation. They are served on the stones from Saaremaa, which is one of the largest islands here in Estonia. So the presentation is absolutely fantastic. Oh, nice and crispy. Look at this. It's crispy, it's crunchy, you've got a really nice oyster flavor there. This is so yummy. For my main dish, I've got myself perch fish. The presentation is actually very, very interesting. So the fish is sizzled on the grill with some butter, and then we've got some mashed potato on top, and then I've got some fresh cucumber and apple on top with some sun-dried tomatoes and a little bit of that white wine sauce that should go on top. There is something about pouring sauce on your food. It's yummy. All right, I'm just gonna cut in. Oh, it looks so good. It's perfect bite, here we go. I never had mashed potato on top of my fish, so it's a really nice presentation. The fish is perfectly cooked, it's nice and moist and has lots of flavor. Then mash adds a little bit of that creaminess. So many lovely colors here, white, green, red, love it.
Delicious.
I recently learned, so Tuljak means a newcomer, and it's a really great place to come in here with your date, enjoy this beautiful romantic experience, and of course, enjoy the views. Now in the evening, I'm getting some streaks of sun as it sets, and I honestly can sit here with my glass of champagne and enjoy this view for the rest of the evening. Wow, what a spot. Cheers! Good morning, everybody. I slept so well. This massive duvet is so nice and the pillows are so soft. Yeah, let's get some coffee, let's get some breakfast. I've heard they serve it in a really cool place. Yeah. 5 more minutes? Okay. First coffee of the day always hits the spot. So this is our breakfast place. This is the Tsaikovski Restaurant. It's this elegant fine dining spot that is just perfect for a romantic dinner. And it also happens to be the breakfast place, and I'm so happy that I finally got to experience this amazing, gorgeous looking place. There are so many big frames and portraits. I feel like I'm in one of the museum rooms of National Portrait Gallery. It's amazing. After I finish my breakfast, we've got one more surprise place to visit in this hotel. But first, I'm gonna finish this gorgeous looking plate of food. There is also a changing room in the spa, so you can either put your bathrobe on in your room or you come here, use the cupboards here to change, take a shower and get into the spa. Spa, here we go! Oh my God! Guys, remember when I told you that the Telegraaf Hotel is a 3-in-1? This is what I meant. This is stunning. So they have the jacuzzi, and then you have a small terrace there where you can enjoy Estonian sun during the summer. Then there is a swimming pool, 10-meter swimming pool, and look at those small fountains that are coming off the wall. Look amazing. And my favorite bit are those lounge chairs. And look at this. Sky ceiling. Oh! This is wonderful. Let's get into the pool. Oh, the water is nice and lovely. I haven't been to the swimming pool in such a long time. This is amazing. There should be some sauna somewhere here. Nice. So there is a Finnish sauna, 85 degrees, and next to it, oh, the steam bath, 45 degrees. This is gonna be my favorite one, 100%. It's actually really awesome to know that it's currently -4 degrees outside, but I'm so nice and warm and cozy here. And also they have this terrace outside that is open during the summertime. It's very nice and secluded. And also as you walk around the spa, you will see a lot of exposed brick, which are basically the original parts of the building, and it looks super dope. Also, Tsaikovski Restaurant is literally behind that green wall. Yesterday I was pretty active there, and it's so nice to have such a lovely and relaxed morning. Somebody leave me here.